What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about Tezos, what's been happening with Tezos, and why I think it's a sleeping giant. So let's talk about Tezos at the price range of $3.91. Let's talk about Tezos having $97.3 million in total value locked. Let's talk about Tezos. Let's give an update. So, I made a video before about Tezos and why I actually thought that it was going to explode in the future. And actually, I made this video 5 months ago now. And back then, I thought that Tezos was going to explode. And still, now I'm actually still very bullish on Tezos, and I definitely think that Tezos has a great future ahead of itself. Let's talk about Tezos right now. So Tezos is actually ranked at the 47th when we're taking a look at the market cap. So as of right now, the entire market cap is 2.1 trillion, and Tezos right now actually has a market cap that of $3 billion right now. And when we're taking a look at the circulating and total supply, we can see that there is a total supply of 910 million coins right now. And we can see that there isn't a max supply right now. So let's see what's going to happen in the future with Tezos. Now, actually, as of right now, there is $97.3 million in total value locked on Tezos. And actually, this really popped off during the September, October, run that we saw here. And then it actually kind of fell off ever since November. And it's actually steadied out to around 97 million where it is right now. And if we're taking a look at price, we can actually see here that there has been a nice uptrend when we're taking a look at Tezos. Ever since March 15th, there was a nice bump. Actually, really every single digital asset right now is having this nice rally here. And honestly, I'm pretty sure that this is going to continue rallying here as we see most other assets doing the same. Now, if we actually take a look here at a longer time frame, this is on the 6 months, we can see here that there has actually been a downtrend ever since around 6 months ago. There was a brief pop-off rally here to around an all-time high of around $9.10. And ever since 6 months ago when it hit that all-time high, it's actually slowly kind of fallen off, and there's been a lot of selling pressure ever since then. Now we can see here that actually back in February, we can see here that it soared above the 200-day MA. Now what this means is that it's usually a bullish indicator, and that is a lagging indicator, by the way, the moving average is. Now if we actually take a look though, we can see here that this was really just a sharp and brief kind of rally, and then it actually fell off back in February as well. And this was just around 18 days where it was over the 200 MA. Now, if we're taking a look right now, we can see here that this has been a nice, slow and steady uptrend that's actually been happening on the Tezos protocol. In my opinion, it doesn't look like it's just some massive rally that's going to crash. This looks fairly healthy, and it looks like it may continue upward if the overall and general markets do as well, which they have been. So here I want to show you guys the Tezos ecosystem. They actually released this, and you can see here all of the different companies, businesses, and applications that are on and amongst Tezos. So it's really neat to see. You can see here the general applications, you can see DeFi, you can see institutional and business, you can see international, you can see the tools and NFTs. There is a lot that's actually happening on Tezos right now. So it's not, a platform that's dead or anything like that. It's actually a platform that's being used by a lot of different people. Now, I also wanted to show you guys this. This was around 2 months ago where Manchester United actually set up their training kit, as the Brits would say, the Manchester United team. Horrible accent, I know. Started actually using Tezos as a sponsor for their team. So this is actually a big deal if you really think about it. Manchester United is actually a really big team. So anyways, hey, I live in Europe, right? I can I can actually, try the accent. No? Okay. Anyways, I wanted to actually show you guys this article here. So the Tezos network and its silent growth over the past year. Tezos blockchain upgrades. Ever since its launch, the liquid proof of stake network has undergone 7 upgrades through on-chain voting due to its self-amendment mechanism. This on-chain voting was specifically designed to avoid the potential risk of a hard fork, which has already happened to numerous other blockchains. The latest one, announced in September of 2021 and called Hongzhu, promises to deliver a new era for the network. So I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not, actually. The Hongzhu upgrade will help set the stage for an expected 2022 consensus upgrade. Tenderbake, and introduce a number of new technical tools and patches. Some of the new additions will incorporate a feature allowing smart contracts to read the storage of other smart contracts. Another one will provide countermeasures against block producer extractable value, while context flattening will enable future optimizations to speed up blocks processing and others. Tezos taking DeFi market share. The ability to allow developers to deploy smart contracts on its blockchain meant that Tezos is among the growing number of platforms that will be heavily involved in the decentralized financial space. Tezos network activity. Another report from Coinmetrics outlined the substantial growth for the Tezos network in terms of activity and transaction count. This demonstrates the spike in regular transaction in green and such involvement in smart contracts. So here you can see that the overall daily transactions and just involvement on the network has been actually exceeding by a lot. And there's also a lot of Tezos partnerships. The project has linked numerous partnerships in the past or so year and was particularly active with global banks. One of the first came in April of last year when the third largest French banking organization tapped the Tezos blockchain to issue a structured product as a security token. And there's also a bunch of different banks that are using Tezos and have basically added them to their different products. Next up, I also wanted to talk about sports, clothing, NFTs. So this is a big thing as well. There's been esports that have partnered amongst Tezos. There's also a bunch of different subscription video game streaming services. And of course, among the biggest partnership came earlier between Tezos and the UK soccer team Manchester United. Through the $27 million deal, the club will put the crypto project's logo on its training apparel. And also a collaboration with the Formula One team McLaren Racing led to the creation of a non-fungible token platform on Tezos. So that's also a big thing. So there's a lot of things that are happening on Tezos. And also I want to take a look at the price right now if we wanted to compare it to other market caps for that of example Bitcoin. So for example, if Tezos actually had the same market cap as a Bitcoin right now, then that would put the price of one XTZ at around $1,000 or an upside of 268x. Now, if we actually wanted to get realistic and see and compare it with other market caps that are near the 50th spot, which it's at right now, for example, if it was at the same price as of Algorand, then that would put the potential price to around $6.90 or an upside of 82%. Now, let's just say it's going to re-hit its all-time high price again, which was around $9.10. Then that would actually put the total market cap and actually compare it with, in amongst, and in between the Cosmos right now, or Atom, and that would be 164% gain, or also Chainlink, which would actually put it at around a 7.9 billion market cap, and that would also put it at a 135% gain. So that would be if Tezos actually just re-hit its market cap that it was actually already at before. Now, it could also do that, and it could also easily exceed that, I think, in the future, of course, because there are so many different applications and people using Tezos. And there's also a lot of incentives to actually buy, hold, hodl, and also stake, become a baker of Tezos in their liquid proof of stake mechanism. Now let's just say it was the same market cap as a VeChain right now, VET, which has actually kind of been popping off recently. I might make another video about it. Then that would actually put the potential price at around $5.42 or an upside of 43%. So what do you guys think about Tezos? Let me know in the comment section down below, and where do you think it's going to go in the future? I'm curious. Let me know. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one.